Hello everybody, welcome to our treasure home. I'm very sorry, my grandma is not here today, so you'll have to deal with me tonight. It's me and my tiefling Ivy. And the French guy over there, she's over there. Yes. Is she Sky? Grandma, how'd you get out the secret room? I mean, it's so nice to have your presence here.
Thank you so much. We thought we'd play a little fun and games and jokes and everything. So we're going to wait a little bit. We have something very special for y'all tonight. There is a video coming out about it and everything, but we're just going to give y'all a sneak peek and stuff. So we're just going to wait. Everybody's saying hello. So she is going to be sitting right there. I'm going to chair over.
No.
It's okay. You didn't do nothing wrong. All right. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Joe, please note that if the ad goes over chat on the side, I cannot notify you. Oh, yeah, that's okay. If you're on your phone, I understand that. Just put, yeah, I know what you're talking about because I've had that happen too. I say, okay. So what I'll do is I'll have I'll play it on my phone. That way when if it goes to an ad, I'll know, and then I can pause and then start again. So tonight we're going to be talking about the garden and garden plants and everything. So I got my seeds out and everything. Not yet.
Why not yet?
Not yet.
Why not yet?
Because I don't think there's enough people here yet.
Oh, there's 5 people here.
There's 5 people here. We got to give it a few minutes so people get notifications and all that good stuff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
To get here, and some may be watching an ad because there's ads going before. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. I like what I'm seeing. That's about. Ooh, look at that kind of toothbrush. It had a pink and a purple.
Mm-hmm.
Those iron sonic things or something or another. Probably what I need, but there's Miss Ruby. Hi, say hi, Ruby.
Hang on, I know what I'm doing.
Alrighty.
Rushing Wind Mountain was Ruby, you said?
Yes. That is Ruby. So go ahead. I'll make some announcements. This week is the last. That's how you spell her
name, right?
R-U-B-Y. That's right. This week is the last week of going live every night, so I will finish out the week. Then we'll go back to regular schedule next week. So my lives will be for our treasure home Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Friday is cooking dairy free, and I forgot Nancy. So. But you never know. I might just pop up once a month and do a live every 1 week a month. I might pop up and do a live every night, depending on stuff going on and everything. Especially like with the garden stuff, sewing. Sewing might be one that be every night. You just never know because, like I said, there's different things changing and going on.
We only have 4 people in here now.
That's okay. The numbers will go. It's because. Don't even look at the numbers. We have TV watchers and all that doesn't show up also.
So there could be like 30 people in here?
Yeah, there could be 30 people watching on their phone, their mobile phone, their tablet, on the TV. Let's give it about 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Well, not 15 more minutes, about 5 more minutes or so. Okay? Because Heather usually comes in about this time, 11 o'clock or so. Oh, Ruby, thank you.
This is a like button, right? Right?
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, Ruby, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It goes to her college fund.
Whoever's going to college.
You didn't say if you go into a technical school, it's still the kind of same thing. Would you want to be?
I'm going to a therapist school.
Oh yeah, that's college and 4 years of college and then 4 years of another college, and then you gotta get your doctorate degree and all the other stuff. You need to look into that.
How about you just stay quiet? We'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Okay. She's so funny. Oh, I forgot to do that from Nightbot. I gotta go in there and change that. We got new members, and the little thing that show members finally fixed itself. So I didn't get to that because I was doing other editing today. Ad. Okay, there's an ad. So
Is this mine? Is this mine?
Yes, that is all for you. Pause for 30 seconds. Pause for 30 seconds. Pause for 30 seconds. I think I put 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Hey, traveling when it comes. By the city. La 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 la. And the market's red glare, the bombs bursting in air. Okay, so the ad should finish by now. I said at least 30 seconds for an ad. So, and Mr. and Mrs. J, we got to put the special stickers on there because the Traveling Wickhams became members and then they gifted memberships to people. And Mr. and Mrs. J got a membership. So that's why they got to put the cute little stickers there. Yeah, I say stickers. Whatever.
Stickers, they are stickers.
Stickers. All right. We're going to do 5 more minutes and then we have a very special thing to do for y'all. And like I said, let me know when there's an ad because when y'all said there was an ad, there was nothing on my phone. So I'm just like, okay, that's weird. So what I'll do when y'all say ad in the chat, I'll sing a song that'll be like 30 seconds because that's what they should be, like 30-second video ads or whatever. And then
or 90 seconds.
Yeah.
90 plus seconds.
So that and then we can and I know I'll probably end up singing like Christmas songs or something. So now that song should not be copyrighted because that song was over 200 years old. Oh, so you want to tell them what's going on with you?
Today's been a slow week at school. We've just been trying to get back into the thing of getting up early and stuff.
Is that right? Did you have a long day today? Did you have a short day today?
Short day.
Look at them. Okay. And she had a short day today. Well, that's good.
It's been 5 minutes each time. There's 7 people.
You guys sit here, put that down, and you gotta explain what we're doing.
So for Christmas, I got this from that 19, and they're 6-piece Manchurian scorpions. Look down at the bottom. It says Manchurian scorpions are 100% edible. And then we have a scorpion right here.
So we have a video that we did earlier that will be coming out tomorrow. So this is like a
preview
of it, because what we did in the video is totally different from what we're doing now, and
it's floating. Look at it, guys. It's floating. How do I show it to them?
You have to pull that down a little bit. There you go.
Do you see it?
So since it's dead. It better be dead.
There it is. You see it? You see that little black thing in the cup? That's the scorpion.
I'm trying to get it coffee flavored. So I told her since we with the video, I would finish doing it on the live tonight.
Yeah, she didn't finish it during the video. Don't worry. We got your emotional support plant. Emotional support plant.
Oh. But see, Grandma's going to be true to her word, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need the spoon. There's a spoon right there on the table. All right.
No, there's a piece of it still in the cup.
No, that's not a piece of that.
Yes,
it
is.
No, it's not. It was a piece. Yes, it was relish and it fell down.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. The bottle of relish I got, they didn't chop up the cucumber very well.
Just eat it.
All right, so everybody on a spoon.
Woo! That was almost bad. Look, you see it? There it is on the spoon.
Okay, there's an ad, so we just gotta wait.
Oh gosh, dang it.
See on my phone, I see an ad. All right, now we're back. All right.
You see the scorpion on the spoon? Grandma, you ready to eat it?
No, I'm not. I told her I would.
You lost it.
Oh, Lord, help me. Now, if I go to the bathroom and throw up, y'all know why. Oh, my gosh. No, we can get stuck.
Are you gonna throw up?
I just don't want it stuck in my throat.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh my God. I can't believe I did that.
It's okay. It's okay. Think of the views. Think of the views. Think of the views. Think of the views.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm gonna go back upstairs. My job here is done.
Your job here is done. Don't forget your scorpions.
Look at my scorpions. Maybe just one last look at them. Alright, my job here was done.
Alrighty.
See you in the morning.
Tell everybody, come back for a minute. Tell everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. See you in the morning, Grandma.
Alrighty.
What did it taste like?
Dirt. I can't believe it either. Ugh. It tastes like dirt. And that was still crunchy. And I've been sitting in my coffee since like 1 o'clock this afternoon. Hey, Musgrave family. So yeah, that I thought since it being in my coffee and a liquid and everything would be soft. It wasn't soft. That thing was still crunchy. That's why I had my cucumber water. Because I was like, I might have to have something else to wash that down. Because I was going to use the coffee to wash it down and everything. But I was like, just to think the coffee, ugh. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so the actual video, that looks so nasty. Well, that's because I had it in the coffee, but they're really crunchy. Oh my goodness. She in her box for her birthday, she got the one that was a candy. It was a lollipop. So she ate that. So she been wanting to try them. So when we ordered for Christmas, I ordered the extra just in case it wasn't in the mystery box. So I've been telling her if we get certain things, I would try it. And I wasn't going to try the scorpion, but then, hold on, I'm going to turn that light off. Then she suckered me. So, yeah. So the video will come out tomorrow about us doing that. Because I have been, my chat's stuck. I had to restart. Oh, no. So, I was giving a hard time all day long because her mom and dad ate theirs and I didn't. They called me chicken. So I was like, okay. So I didn't throw it away. So I told her when I went upstairs, I said, I'll do it on the live. And I said, unless you want to watch me. She goes, yeah. She goes, do you want to come down with me? She goes, yeah. She goes, famous. So she went and got dressed and came down. Hey, Janice, how you doing? So, oh, Robin, that's all right. Oh, I blew a fuse with my iron. Oh, my goodness. You just have to go back and watch about 5 minutes ago. So, yeah. So the video of the eating scorpions will be tomorrow. I still like, oh gosh, just the thought of it. Ugh. So I might just eat this candy bar. I mean, it's not a candy bar. This is one of those Nature's Bakery. Oh, we eat this. You don't want to miss what you just saw. You have to go back. I know. I told y'all cool things are coming. Oh my goodness. I think it's still the thought of it. I still feel like there's something stuck in my throat. Oh yeah, that's better. I don't care what you drink. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. She said they also have chocolate covered ants, which I know. Jane and Simply Jane Homestead, they ate chocolate covered ants. She goes, they also have chocolate covered scorpions. I said, but we can't have those yet because of her dairy. That's made with regular milk, so we can't have those. So, oh my goodness. I don't like them. Alrighty. So, yeah. It's been a very eventful week, Nancy. The pew pew crazy. I know. See, I told you, it's never boring around here. There's always something going on. And then you get, the laughs and the giggles and everything. I can't help but just laugh because it's just like, there ain't nothing else to do about it. Just laugh. Some things are just funny. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. You'll be surprised what I did. Okay, I gotta take this cup back into the kitchen. But that might be the tail of the other. Okay, if it came down to it, to be honest with you, if it came down to eating like the the chip challenge or the hot chip challenge or eating a scorpion, I would take the scorpion any day. Oh, I have to play those first clips too. Those fig Newtons are like eating the best thing ever compared to what Nancy just did. I know. This is a blueberry. So, yeah. This is a whole lot better than, and Stacia kept going, well, it's protein, Grandma. It's protein. I said, I don't care if it is protein. I just don't like eating bugs. But then again, when you sit there and think about it, at one point in time, how many times have we really ate bugs and didn't know it? I know. She's so funny. Growing up and everything. And then, of course we wash our food and everything and all, but my dad grew up on a farm. He said there was times they just pull stuff off the thing, they wiped it on their clothes and ate it. So who knows, Yeah, if y'all see an ad come through, let me know, and then I'll sing a song while the ad is running. So part of the celebration things I'm giving away, these are bulbs, and these are from Eden Brothers. They're flower bulbs, and I'll get the name of those. And they gave me 50. So these are part of, and I'm gonna be planting some of those too. So yeah. And here's the other one. So I have 2 bags of them, 25 in each. So I thought that was cool. Because I got it on the phone so I can see when the ad comes up. Now these are cucumber seeds that I've saved from the cucumber that grew. So I am going to plant a couple of those, but I actually have the packet of cucumber seeds. But I wanted to save these so that I can, say, be like, Dad, we grew that, Oh, goodness. I mean, April Robin. Oh my goodness, and chocolate covered crickets. Yeah, I know. How in the world do they catch those suckers? Because I can never catch a cricket. We used to try to catch those things a while back. These are 4 o'clock seeds that grew from the 4 o'clocks that Gail sent me from Gail Southern Living. So I saved those. And these are all my banana pepper seeds. When I dried them out, they turned dark. So I don't know. We shall see. Because I'm gonna grow one. I'm gonna grow some from this too. So now we have. Oh goodness gracious! Right. There's supposed to be seeds in here. Okay. This is this Hungarian Heart organic tomato seeds. Those are from Gail. So like I said, I'm probably end up having to get some more containers and bigger ones because I would like to, I might do a succession garden, so throughout the year too. Well, that's what I was planning on doing anyway. But oh my goodness. All right, so this is what I planted for the winter garden. Was the giant red mustard, the ox heart carrot. So the carrots, I don't know if those are ready or not. Like some broccoli. I'm planting cabbage. Some more lemon balm, some lemon balm. The celery. The basil. The common thyme. A straight summer, I think it was a straight summer squash I planted. Because that's what's supposed to be in this, those are just, that's a sunflower. Okay, so that's some of what I planted. So this one I did not. I know these I did right here because I got them went down. Because, yeah, it was a sugar pie pumpkin and the oregano. The oregano grew, but the pumpkin didn't. So, this is going back, looking at your notes from last year. Did this grow? What did it do? How well did it do? And everything. So, some stuff grew, and then I was waited too long to harvest it. So, then I went to seed. I was like, oh, so I need to really pay attention this year. That's why I'm putting stuff on the calendar. Mm-hmm. I'm not to the part that now she's eating a snack. Alrighty. Okay, so Gail sent me these seeds last year. These are jalapeno peppers. birdhouse gourds, pampas grass, tromboncino squash, mammoth sunflower, and I won this from Tina's live. So Gail sent them to me. So I am going to plant the mammoth sunflower because I know it grows. The sunflower grows. That I know. And I got to get the one that's up there that died. That's flopped over. I'm going to make a video tomorrow since it's going to be warmer about everything out front. And then the back, what's going on with that. So I still have the red kidney beans. So I might try to grow those. Oh yeah, let's see, this chair. There we go. So corn. Now I have planted corn. I can get it to grow to about like 3 feet, and then that's it. The first year I did plant it, I planted it in the white 5-gallon bucket, and we had 2 ears of corn grow. They were this big, and they were good, but that's all I got. I was like, okay, it's all right. So let me put these back in here. So I think it's a turnip that's out there, but everything else just didn't. And most likely because I didn't water like I should have. All right. Now I got these from Trace at Stringfield Ridge Farm a few years ago. These are the Scotch Bonnet Low Heat. So I want to try to plant those again. These are the orange habanero peppers. I planted some of those. They didn't do so well. This is a snowball cauliflower. So I had cauliflower here. So one, I'm going to take better notes and say if it's like, all right, if it's cauliflower, what type of cauliflower it is. And so like the paperwork I have. So this Mary Heirloom Seeds, I have the invoice of what seeds I got from her. Well, that's easy to know what seeds you get from Mary, because this is from Rainbow Seeds. So those were in the sweet seed swaps last year. Kind of sad I work overnight the next 3 nights. I won't be able to watch the live. You could be my replay crew. That'd be helpful. And then the Vineyard Chicks, I was in their collab. So, and that's a pamphlet of the different seeds that they send. And again, this one is Sarah Seeds. So I know what seeds come from which people. All right, so these seeds like this came from Sarah Seeds. So I know the seeds are in this little bag. Who I got them from. So this year when I sit there and plant seeds instead of saying just broccoli, what type, like that rain height, so it would be snowball cauliflower and from Sarah Seeds. That way I can get Yeah, you'll have to check and make sure nothing crazy happened. I know. So that's my plan this year, is making better notes also. Because I was like, okay, broccoli. So, because I've got, I think, broccoli from 2 different people or 3 different places. So, all right. So this was, no, I didn't use this cucumber. All right. So this cucumber is a Baker Creek heirloom cucumber. All right, all right. These are from Mary Heirlooms. So it's easy to know what seeds are from who. All right. So the mammoth radish, it grew, and I could not figure out what it was because I didn't have the little markers, which I do have now. She did. You're so brave. So the full video of it is coming out tomorrow, because Anastasia did eat hers, but there's a look. I don't want to say a skit, but it is how she suckered me into doing it. So it's really cute though. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. There was an ad on my phone, so I figured if I see the ad, y'all may see the ad. So, all right, so that cucumber. Now this mammoth radish, oh my goodness, it grew, and I waited too long to harvest it because I couldn't figure out what it was. So this year, like I said, I got this marker. So what I'll do is in my notebook, it's going to be, that word, whatever, mammoth radish, and from where I got it from. So that I know it grows. So I plant the toothache plant, the Jimmy Nadella pepper, the sweet marjoram, that did grow, but not big because it was underneath the banana pepper plant, so it didn't get the sun like it should have. Be sure to add to that one to your journal. I am. My goals. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we'll put that, write that in a journal. You got that right. So I've got to plant the sweet margarine in a different planter so it'll get the sun. All right, so the lupine Russell mix. I thought that was what was out front, but it looks like those sticks are trees and not flowers. I don't know what that is. All right, so this is another thing of corn. I think Rebecca sent me those. She sent me some seeds too. I really would love to grow some corn. The English lavender, I planted 3 different places and didn't grow. Because what I did was, like I said, I went through and this is what I was doing. The question mark is it didn't grow. The mammoth radish says yes. The English lavender, I had in a container out front. I planted in the put some seeds into this mulch, and I planted in a container out back, and nothing. It did. Hey Heather, how you doing? You'll have to go back and watch the first 20 minutes later and see what I ate. So the sweet marjoram, the Jimmy Nadella pepper didn't. The toothache plant I put out front, that didn't grow. My yellow pear tomato, yes it did. I did not plant the gray zucchini, but I will allow it. So that's what I want, zucchini and the radishes and everything, because zucchini, I've got the food saver that I got from, oh my goodness gracious, I just saw the video the other day. I have to go back to my videos and watch. At a bear. That's what it's from. So I'll have to put those links in after the live. So I've got all that food saver stuff and everything that I can grow squashes and zucchinis and everything. I can freeze them, put them cut them up and everything, put them in the food saver and freeze them, and I can have them during the winter time. All right, the romaine lettuce, it did grow. The bells of Ireland, that grew. And so that will come back next year or this year. It will come back this year. Yes, you have to go back and see what she did. The full video will be out tomorrow. My stevia grew. It only grew this tall, but I got like 2 or 3 leaves off of it. And all right, so in the stevia, I had the stevia, a thyme, and hyssop together. It all grew. I mean, it grew tall like I wanted it to, but the stevia and the hyssop tasted fine. That thyme tastes like motor oil. So when I replant the oregano, so that's the video I'll make tomorrow. That oregano now smells and tastes like oregano. So it could have been just a seed, a bad seed, or something or another. Then we have, he knows, eating that thing, it may clear up stuff. Trombocino squash. So I did not plant those last year. So, like I said, I'm going to plant those. Then I have my evening. Now I got the pink evening primrose. So I plant them out front by a bush. I'm planting him by the corner of the townhouse. And I planted in a planter and nothing. It did nothing. I'm just like, so I really think it's the soil that, because there's 2 small ones in the front, and then one little small container was that back to root soil that just is not any good. And then I have mullein, because I would love to grow my own mullein, because I can make my own mullein tinctures and everything. And the same way with the evening primrose, and that way I would have to buy them. I would have just to buy, not tinctures, yes, but the oil, because I did that when I had the yellow evening primrose, and that was like 5 years ago. I took the petals off, I dehydrated them, and then put them in olive oil and made my own oil. Oh, that was so nice. And then the calendula mix, that grew. That's a yes on that. So that did grow, and that grew in a little planter out front. And then we have the cayenne pepper, that didn't do anything. And radicchio, because I wanted to see about radicchio, that didn't do anything either. I said, and then the yellow scallop squash. Okay, so I did plant this, but what happened was, it would grow, it'd flower and everything, and that would be it, and it didn't do anything else. So I planted it again, and then that just didn't do anything. So I planted the lemon squash. Those are so cute. I want to grow those. And I planted that with the lemon balm, because I companion plant in my containers, because I have limited room. So I try to grow as much as I can, and the companion planting helps do that. And I'll do a video. Y'all see, stuff is growing, but then it just, it's like, but since it's been snows, everything may germinate and just surprise me. And then I also got this Gill's Golden Pimpin. So these are cute also. That's the squash. So I figured the little small squashes like that would be easier for me to grow than the very huge ones or the big pumpkins and everything, because we can't have any viney plants outside out in the front. You can't have the viney plants out front. Well, I didn't plant that big green one out there. That's a transplant from a bird that was out in the back to that came around the front. So that's not on me. I've got, because when it started growing, my son said something. I said, look, I've got the list down what I planted out there, and I didn't plant that thing, so they can't come and say anything to me. Oh, nope, that's not me. I did not plant that. So, that's why I write things down. That's what my mom always taught us. Keep a record of everything. She has so much paperwork. But I'll tell you one thing. Nobody ever came and said anything to her because she had a record of it. She had, even when everybody was born at the hospital, she had a copy of the bills. Almost like, okay. But it was fun though. When she used to pull all that stuff out, we'd go look through it. Because, in the 70s and 80s, things were back from the 40s and 30s and 40s and 50s was nostalgia to us then. That's your story. Just stick it to it. Yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. I think I showed you all the corn and that. All right. There we go. I have not showed you all this. All right. So we'll do this bag. All right. So here are the 4 o'clocks that Gail sent me. And I kept calling them something else. All year long, all during the summer, I kept calling them something else. I was like, oh. All right, so then I have the Michihili cabbage. So I've got this cabbage. Then I have Brussels, and this just says Brussels sprouts. So then the Waltham 29 broccoli. This is a red acre cabbage. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Whatever the name is, I'm going to put. This is a Cascadia snap peas. Now, this did grow, and we probably got 10 altogether. But that was 10 that we didn't have before. So, Anastasia gave me some to Anastasia, but it was like, we love, the snap peas and the sugar snap peas and stuff like that. So we'll grow what we like to eat. And then this is sugar pie pumpkin. I planted that. Nothing. I was like, oh my goodness. All right. So Gail gave me some rainbow carrots. This is from Gail. And I planted those. And that same whiskey barrel with the other. I said plant those carrots and the little mini carrots. So what I did, I planted the little mini carrot. I did Gail's carrot, then I did an onion. And I did that all the way around. And I planted the mammoth mustard green in the middle because those all can go together. And I was like, oh, well, I forgot to water. I think I just got tired or anything, or I was just doing stuff and everything. It just didn't dawn on me that, it needs water, even though it's, and I thought we had plenty of rain. No, we didn't. So the banana peppers. So see how the difference between that and the one I saved? These are like, look really nice. The other my ones I saved let dry just turned black, I don't know, dark or something or another. Slender Rat bush beans. Then we have here Clemson okra. And I planted this like 3 different times. And I've got to figure out if I'm going to put the tomatoes in the back, and the ones in the back close to the window. But I kind of don't want to do that because I don't want that camera to be blocked, because that was very helpful the other night and yesterday morning. So that's why I'm like figuring out to get some more planters and kind of. So here's the sidewalk. There's a grill. If I get some bigger planters and put them right there, and the grass people just have to not cut the grass there. Oh well. All right, so these are okay. This show this the red kidney beans. These I showed. These I showed. Yeah. These go back in here. I was really looking forward to this. To that cake, that mustard plant greens. I love mustard greens. Maybe I should plant some black eyed peas. That's what we grew up on and everything. Anastasia likes it too. Okay, we've seen these. Yep. And then this is the other one. Because I was like, as I say, my paperwork so that. Yeah, and Mary, she gets some great information on all kinds of stuff. So it says aromath, basil, sunflower, beans, beets, broccoli, cabbage, carrot, cucumbers, corn, eggplant, lettuce, okra, onion, peas, peppers, pumpkin, radish, squash, zucchini, Swiss chard, tomato. Oh, and I planted that too, Swiss chard also. And they didn't do anything. And then basil, cilantro, dill, lemon balm, lemongrass, parsley, rosemary, sage, tarragon, thyme, toothache plant, yarrow, bachelor button, bee balm, boars, cornflower, cosmos, joe pye reed, lavender, marigold, nasturtiums, sunflower, and zinnia. And she has on there, all right, so we take aromath. 40 days for greens, 90 to 110 days for seeds, 4 to 10 days for germination. Seed can be sown in cool or warm conditions, covered very lightly, depth of 1/4 of an inch, and kept reasonably moist until seeds emerge. Aromath is heat tolerant crop, so this is great warm weather green to harvest. So she gets all that on this, and I thought, that's so cool. Because usually, you're looking in the books, unless you made notes the year before. I try them, and I can only fit 4 of me in them, so I'll be adjust them. Oh, remember I kept saying the fabric seems like so much. Yeah. Tried the one. I can fit 4 of me in them. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I remember I seen the fabric seem like it's so well. Yeah, so yeah. Oh my goodness. I'll send you pics, okay. I know, that's what we kept talking about. You kept saying, it seems so big. It's so big. All right, so the Greek oregano, and I made notes on it. Smelled like oil. So what I need to do is, all right, second time is fine. So I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious! Can you want me to show them? Oh my goodness. Here's what she's talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about that shirt. But like I said, if I don't fit into it, I can at least give it to Anastasia. I was just gonna say sometimes after Thanksgiving dinner, I need a piece of too big. I was laughing so hard tears were coming down. I believe it. Oh, oh my goodness. So my fennel seed, that's a no. And I'm disappointed because we love fennel. Thing about fennel, it tastes like licorice. So if you don't like licorice, that's probably something you don't want to plant. I would buy it in the store first. My suggestion is to buy it in the store first and taste it and see if you would like it. So, but yeah, that didn't grow. That pattern of the cute sizing is a tad off. Yeah, I believe it. I know. That's why I was like, I'm like, what in the world? That's like with these sizes. Are they right? They're not right? What's going on? All right. So the leeks, I love leeks too. No, they didn't. They didn't do anything. The hyssop. Now my hyssop did grow. It did pretty good. It did grow. Yes, the hyssop, and I had it in 3 different containers. Because I companion planted, and I harvested some, but I was like trying what I did. A couple of them was one was for harvesting, the other 2 was to keep the bugs away, which it did. I didn't have any bees, and I didn't have any other bugs, and so I don't understand that either. All right, the early yellow globe onion seeds. All right, so they're supposed to be that. I guess they're supposed to be like a big regular size onion. They only came out like this. I was like, but I got 5 of them, so I was like, that's a win. Mama said I can make outfits for my daughter and granddaughter. Nancy, you're going to live very long because laughter is the best medicine. Sometimes I laugh because you're laughing without knowing why you're laughing. I just laugh at myself. Sometimes I'll think of something and I'll start laughing. It's going to be cute when you fix it. Yeah. Now we're laughing at others. So, and then I'm laughing because now I'm thinking about the shirt I got to cut out. And we're going to figure out if that's going to be too big for me or if it's going to be too small. Oh, goodness. Da, 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 da. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. I see it going. So I don't know if y'all I need to check on water. I'm laughing. And Heather. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Oh goodness. Now see, that's why last Saturday was supposed to be Mary Hart. So I didn't get to that part this Saturday. And it was part 2. Mary Hart is good medicine, and how the Lord tells us about laughter and how laughter just helps your body, and laughter relieves stress. And so I've always laughed, even in class. The guys would sit there and it was the same. We all had the same seating all year long, but Tracy was in front of me. It was me and Brandon and Creech, and there's another person there, and a couple other friends and all. So I'll be sitting and I'll be serious and I'm taking notes and everything. And they would see me and I'll get this serious look on my face. They did not like me looking serious because they go, Nancy, you look like you could go hurt somebody. So we're sitting in class and I'm taking notes. I will try to do this. Nancy. I'm like, try to ignore them. I'll keep on taking notes and I'm trying to ignore them. And my soon-to-be wife, who I do the YouTube channel with me, hears me laughing late at night. And he says, "You must be watching Miss Nancy again." Yes, it releases certain hormones to help the body too. Exactly. So when you're laughing, take note. When you're laughing, you're using your stomach muscles and everything, and your chest muscles and everything. So kind of like you're exercising at the same time. So it's like, oh, God had this little thing that we didn't know about until now, laughing. Well, when you laugh, you're tensing your stomach muscles, your vocal cords are getting stretched, and you're using not a sore nail. Oh my goodness. So Saturday night is going to be a merry heart is like good medicine, and how we to laugh. And God's funny at a lot of things, and then we just have to, we have to laugh at things at life because, sometimes things happen and no control of it, and you acknowledge it's there or what happened, everything, and then her preacher said her husband, she would get so mad. Why aren't you stressed? He goes, why? She goes, so we got to pay this. I'll be sitting at the table trying to figure out. See, I used to do that. Sit there and write all my bills down, to the dollar and everything else. So I was a single parent, and, I did that. And then one day I'm just like, okay, Lord, I what income I have, what I can do, my tithing and everything. It's all up to you. And we just went and we had fun, and we did. We had fun. We played the video games we had, and my parents and my family bought the Christmas gifts for my sons. Um, but I also went when they were younger. To Salvation Army had at the time where you could go sign up, and so I put on that list what the oldest one, then what the other one, and then 1 year their teachers gave them shoes and stuff, and I was like, Lord, just He knows, and you kind of worried about something. It's like, okay, Lord, you finally give it over to Him. It's like, you know what we need. This is it. You know what I'm working 3 jobs. You're gonna do it, and that was the year I worked at KB Toys. That was the year 2000. And boy, they got so much stuff. And it was just a blessing and everything. And so even now, our water bill was what it shouldn't have been. But we know why. But, I was like, I told my son and daughter-in-law, do y'all need help with anything? No, we're good. You get what you need. I'm like, well, that's not the whole point. The point is that everybody help each other. But he knows, my son, he knows I've worked hard all my life to make sure that he had the best stuff. We didn't live in the projects or anything. And now he's buying things that I felt that I could never get him. Like Power Rangers, he liked that growing up, Transformers and everything. And so now he can buy it. And I'm like, I one day I was just like, I'm so sorry I was not able to get that stuff for you. He goes, it's okay. He goes, I can get it now myself. I'm like, so he made me feel good though. Good news, I bought my aprons to the shop today. And oh boy, and good news, I bought my you did it twice. Yay. That is awesome. Do 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 do. Bow, bow, bow. Um, but I'm talking about singing and everything. I should just sing Christmas songs because someone's got an ad. Come, they told me, pum. A newborn king who saved pum. Oh, I know it's gotten so long, and it's all natural curly. And I'm like, yes, they didn't cut it. I'm so glad they didn't cut it. Me and my drum. All right. Oh my goodness. You still have some Christmas decorations up. Hey, that's okay. Like I said, the shelf right there stays up all year long. It doesn't come down. Not at all. I know she's as tall as me. So the early Calendar sweet bell pepper. I did not plant that, but maybe this year. I'm missing some. All right, so I planted 2 different sugar pie pumpkins. One was all right. So this one that didn't grow. Detroit beets from the rainbow seeds. None of them did well. So I don't know. So and this is a pink eye purple hull cowpea. I still say it looks like a black eyed pea. And this is a Swiss chard that Gail sent me. So that didn't grow either. But like I said, with those, I don't think. All right, so no, yes, maybe, no, and no. So I'm still thinking it's the soil. So I'm not throwing these away. I am gonna just try again. All right. So there was something else. Where is that other one? Oh, it's over here. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So I was showing this the other night. Yes, I'm like, woohoo, yes. Score. I love black-eyed peas. I've loved them ever since I was a kid. I thought so, because, I remember, we would sit in my oldest sister and I, she has cerebral palsy. So she didn't work or anything. So, like at nighttime, when my parents got home, there was stuff in the garden. Oh, I know, Swiss chard. I wanted to. The cucumber melons, they're finding sweet. I'm like, I want them to grow too this year. So I go in the afternoon, or evening, and everything. Harvest, like we had butter beans, we had tomatoes and squash and zucchini and corn. And then we did, I think one year we did a watermelon. And then I know we did I think it was mustard greens. I know we did green beans. We said green beans. It was snaps is what we called them. And then black-eyed peas. We used to sit there and watch Guiding Light the next night and snap the snaps and get the butter beans out of the hull, the butter beans and the black-eyed peas and everything. And that was a hot summer, 12. So when I was 12, so 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, those were hot summers because that's what we did to stay cool. We stayed inside and then we would sit there and shell the butter beans and everything else while we watched Guiding Light. Yeah, Young and Restless, As the World Turns, Bold and Beautiful, and Guiding Light. We were channel. That was our channel 6. All right, so the black-eyed peas, the lemon cucumber. So, and then this cucumber, it did grow. That was the one in a short that only. The other one started to grow, and then it didn't do anything. So, the Jack B. Little Pumpkin, I would love to grow those. Those makes me think of the little pumpkins you get in the store that you use for decorations. And then this is a different turnip that I want to try to grow. It's the white egg turnip. The pork chopped tomato. So that's what I'm thinking. I might have to get a few more containers. And the old German tomato. The mini yellow bell pepper. So I got those because, like I said, with limited space and growing in containers and everything, I would think like the little mini ones, like I did with the has the yellow squash and the cucumbers like that, would be better to have than trying to grow the big, long, viney things. And even though I can sit there and some videos I saw that if you don't want it to grow up like that and everything, but you keep it trimmed and it will grow and like you want to grow, just like you do with your bushes and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, yes, I'm going to try. Then I have the mung beans, which I would like to try. I showed Jeff this. We love this. I just like how that looks. It's called a masquerade Demarco squash. This looks like I wanted to grow this. The cayenne orange pepper. So, see, like I said, since Mary, nothing against Mary heirloom seeds, it could be just, it's mulch or whatever. So I went ahead and I bought the toothache plant in my gardener, so that, because Mary's in Texas and my gardener's in Michigan. So since, Michigan is my neighbor state, I do some sprouts inside for adding to sandwiches and salads. Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I want to do. That was that book I was showing last night. Why in the world? Every night at this time, I do the same thing. I have hives, but I don't understand. I didn't eat no chili. The only thing that is constant that would kind of like the same would be the garlic powder. Because I was like, I'm itching, so I said, scratching. You should try the Richmond green apple cucumbers. Better than lemon. Oh, Karma, that sounds good. I have to find them. So what in the world? So that's why I write down everything I eat. And Anastasia had salsa and Fritos. Well, I had put Fritos on the thing. So she had the salsa. I didn't have no salsa. I just had Fritos. But I had, all right, so for dinner, I had 2 ground turkey burgers. I used my turmeric, ginger, onion powder, garlic powder. But before that, I sauteed an onion and celery together, and I had turkey bacon. And then I was going to have some lunch meat, but it didn't look great or it didn't taste right, so I threw that away. So I got the chips. Fine all night. I got some bug in my teeth. I don't see any. Oh, did I get some bug in my teeth? No. I was like, and I went to try to swallow it, couldn't. And you want to swallow it, then you automatically want to chew, because that's what you do when you put stuff in your mouth. You chew it to eat it, and it crunched still. Even I've been sitting in my coffee mug for it since 1:00 this afternoon. I was like, when it crunched, I was like, oh no, I just swallow it. Oh no, but I tried to swallow the coffee and I couldn't. So put the sleeves up a little bit. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, the video will be out tomorrow. Nancy, would you like me to mail you some of those scorpions? It looks really appetizing. You have to order vat19.com. Oh my goodness. All right, so I ordered some more sweet margarine. And like I said, we want to try fruit, so we got the dragon fruit. So I'm really sad about that mammoth. I need to go back and get everything back into the same envelope that it all came in, or most of them, except for the Baker Creek. So that's all Mary's right there. And then these are ones that Rebecca sent me, the cucumbers. And then we have the lemon squash. and the pipping gold squash. So that's my thinking, because it's not a big thing. I say viney plant, but and with these, he does put on there direct sow. Days to germinate is 5 to 10 days. Germination 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. Days till maturity 80 to 100 days. And plant spacing 48 inches. Squash size is 3 to 5 pounds. So, So he also has on there where like it could grow in a container or not. I'm kind of stubborn. Whether it could grow in a container or not, I want to try to grow it. Because I was like, I'm going to grow it. So I'm going to put all these back in here. All right, so let me see here. All right, so this one, the beans are, I planted some beans too, because I can tell because I taped the back of it so it could be sealed. 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost. All right, so that's sad. I got to go through here and look when to exactly plant these. But here in Ohio, for some reason or another, we get a late frost, or sometimes a late frost in May, sometimes one in June. It's like, oh, I need to draw a map that's not to scale, because, well, I can't. But it helps. I know. So that's 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost. This one's 8 to 12 weeks before the last frost. This is the dragon fruit. That'd be so cool to grow this. Oh my goodness. That'd be cool. All right. And the marjoram, 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. And then the toothache plant, 6 weeks before the last frost, or direct sow after last frost. Okay, so 6 weeks before the last frost, or right after the last frost. All right, so because every year what they do, they put new mulch down and everything. So, and that's about like in March. So as far as my flowers go, that's what I was trying to do out front, is have a nice flower bed and everything. And I'm just like, okay. So I'm going to try to do, like I said, I got to sit here and look at these. And, all right, so, and then I have to go look and see when our last frost is. Then I can write that down and like, okay, plant and count 6 weeks before the last frost and plant these out front. Because I think that'd be cool to sit there and see that toothache plant. Now Heather's got me thinking maybe something in my teeth. That's the thing about growing up in Wisconsin too. You just never know when the last frost is going to be. I know. Oh, some seeds need to be cold stratified. Some just soak. So if they don't, say, look them up how to grow for tips. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I see a leg. They don't have legs. Yes, they do. At least it ain't a tail. Because the part I had, the tail had broken off. And then stage, you want the tail? Like, oh. No. No tail. Not whatsoever. So tonight we were upstairs and everything, and I was like, I talked because she was showing me the package again, and she goes, "Here's the tail." I said, "No, thank you." And she finally goes, "Oh yeah, that's right." She goes, "You were stung by one. That's why you don't want the tail." That's it exactly. Oh, I couldn't live in Australia. I'm sorry, Ariel. I just couldn't do it. Is it no? Is it Australia? Well, they got the spiders, but wherever has the scorpions, it's bad enough. It was in Springfield, Missouri. You go to the hospital and go, "Oh, we've never had this happen before." I'm like, "You've what?" I'm like, "Well, you better research real quick because if I die, I'm coming back to get you." So they did. They looked it up real quick and everything. And I'm like, no, that Texas, yeah, forget that. They had them in Florida at my grandparents' house as well. I spent the summer there. Oh my gosh. I know. It's like, well, they said the type of scorpion it is because we killed it and we took it, put it in a bag and took it with us up there to the hospital so they could look at it and everything. And I said, well, it's not poison. It's not poisonous. I said, I don't care if it's not poisonous or not. This sucker stung. It's hard. It hurts. He knew we would get an workout tonight. I know. See what I mean? When you laugh, it uses all those abdominal muscles. So the God has a good sense of humor. That get you to laugh. You get a workout. You're breathing in, you're exhaling and everything. So yes, that's on my list. So that says when soil is workable. On my containers, I do need to get more soil because it just gets compacted. Because I did after I pulled out the lemon, the banana, the banana pepper and the tomato. I tried to loosen that soil and everything, and so I could plant the other stuff. But I don't know. I gotta wait and see in a way that tomato, the root of the tomato plant. Oh my goodness, that sucker! I said that the half whiskey barrel. It's this big around. It's huge. I kept pulling, and that sucker grew, and it went down, and it went around, and it went almost all the way around in that whiskey barrel. And I'm like, well, how far down did you go? And all the way down to the bottom. I could not get that, couldn't get it out. So I'm like, Now I'm wondering if, I'm wondering if most of the root is still there, if it's going to germinate itself back to growing again. That'd be interesting to see because I tried everything to sit there and fix it. When every time I went to go and maybe take some of the vine, whatever, the plant, whatever, and trim it, there's more tomatoes popping up. So when I finally took it out and I was trying to make a compost little thing into that white 5-gallon bucket. So that's why I was putting all the tomatoes in there when I was cutting the plant down and everything. And then I had some growing in there. I'm just like, there ain't nothing in there. There's soil in there. But it's like, it was supposed to be strawberries in there growing, but they didn't do anything. Good memories, Robin. Gators in the pond diagonally from us. Jumping spiders, black snakes, scorpions, June bugs, and mosquitoes. And no see exactly because all of them are eating the mosquitoes. Well, having good memories. Okay, snakes, no. No. And no, no steaks. So, I was like, now I'm wondering if that tomato, since that, there was a lot of the roots still left in there, if it's going to grow back itself. All right. So this says when soil is workable. So that probably might, all this is going to have to be anyway when I get more soil. So I know those two big ones, one bag might, because I want to fill it all the way up to the top. Because I didn't last year because I wanted to have room for the plant to have room and everything. And then I was like, oh, I should have filled it all the way to the top. Nancy is doing a great job trying to stay on track. You do that. Hey, that's a Southern thing. We start one thing, go to another thing, come back. That darn snake was a troublemaker. He kept going in the dryer exhaust pipe outside. Oh, goodness. And some activated charcoal, they got it at Walmart. Oh, add some. Okay. That's interesting. Yes. So the soil, I know I need to, because I want to fill it all the way up. So even with the whiskey barrels, because I got the back to roots in 2024. So all of them had the back to roots, so organic soil in it. So even the big containers in the whiskey barrels, I'm like, I'm not dumping all that. That was another thing. That won't going to happen. So that's why I bought the Happy Frog. And so, but when it rains and everything, it all gets compacted. I only ever give activated charcoal to my patients. I didn't realize it could be used for this and this interesting. I didn't know either. That's pretty cool. See, that's why, talking about gardening and everything, everybody has tips and hints and everything that help each other out. So, I won't do that. All right, the orange cayenne pepper says 8 to 10 weeks before last frost. And 10 to 21 days to germinate. Now that says germination 75 to 85 degrees. It's not going to be 75 to 85 degrees after our first. It says 8 to 10 weeks before last frost. Well, that's not going to be 75 degrees before the last frost. Oh, goodness. This fiery orange pepper is slender and long and supremely versatile, as it can be dried as a powdered spice or tossed into stir fry and sauces. Enjoy with caution. Okay, here we go. 30 to 50,000 Scoville heat units. Oh, that ain't nothing. But I want to use cayenne pepper to make an oil and a tincture, and of course, to eat. But like I said, growing my own, since I know now, growing my own, the banana pepper, I had no problems. The tomatoes, I had no problems. Growing my own hot peppers, we're going to see. But see, and it's gone away. So that if I got overheated, is that what it is? Because if y'all see, you can see the fuzziness. All right, but right here, so this is where I was scratching, and so now it looks like, and that's especially right here. I was scratching right there, and I'm just like, what the world? That's why I write stuff down. That's not wasabi level. You'd be fine. Yeah. I do, but when I have the alpha gall, and I have fibromyalgia, and with the arthritis, I have osteoarthritis on both hips, degenerative disc disease, fibromyalgia, plantar fasciitis. L5 fused itself to S1, so there's no disc there. My heart, but that was a birth defect. Let's see what else. Sometimes I forget. Overweight. But I'm just like, I just tell the doctor, you do whatever. A heat rash. See, that's what I'm thinking, because I got hot. I don't know. Scorpiitis. So that's what I'm thinking, because I got hot. I don't know. So I'm just like, so that's why with the alpha gall, they can't have the red meat and the pork and okay, let me back up. You're not supposed to have any cow products, pork, anything with 4 hooves, deer, rabbit, you name it, okay? But I can't have the hamburger, but I can have steak. And that's what my daughter-in-law, Anastasia's mom, goes, I don't understand. So I'm just like, okay, the ground beef you get from the store, just think about that. That may not be all beef that you have in that wall right there. Or about 3 holes? Nope. No rabbits. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. And that's a tick-borne disease, right? Yes, it is. It's from a tick. So I said, think about that. That roll of ground beef that you got may not be all beef. It could be other meats put in there too. Oh my goodness, Robin, I understand. And it's like, it's frustrating. She goes, well, I don't understand. You can eat steak, but you can't have ground beef. Well, technically, I'm not supposed to have steak, but I try to see steak. I don't have a reaction to it, and I explained to her this way: steak is the shoulder, the shoulder part, the meaty part of the cow. The ground beef is not. The ground beef is what's left over. So have fun eating your ground beef. Oh, chicken and turkey. Robin, do you have home free Alaska video on that you can send Nancy? Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, chicken, turkey, fish. And I'm not a fish eater. No. I've tried, well, we used to have the canned salmon, forget it. Canned tuna. Ever since the pacemaker, no. I can't stand the smell or nothing. That's the same thing with shrimp. Now, when my son makes the gumbo, he puts sausage, pork sausage, because it's the link sausage. And so I tried. I was just like, I just can't, because I know what reaction I was going to have. So, so then he puts the red pepper and red pepper flakes. It was what we were eating the other night. The chicken soup, I think it was. The chicken noodle soup. And I'm like, so last night when he was making dinner, we did the veggie noodle dish. I'm like, I can't have red pepper or anything that has paprika in it, because it has inflammation. Potatoes, tomatoes. So I thought about growing my own potatoes too, to see that. But I'm just like, I don't have anywhere for potatoes right now. So, but these vegetables that I picked out, I had Anastasia help me, because she likes them too. So Nancy and Chat heading to bed. Okay, you have a blessed night, Ruby. See you later. So I was like, we're gonna try growing these things because, you know, everybody knows about the grocery store. But, prices are coming down or going up, whichever they want to do and everything. And they set it the way they want. I'm not going there with that. Because I know stop. Have a great night, Ruby. Nice chatting with you. Yeah, good night, Ruby. So I'm like, some things I would love to be able to save up money and go to a local farmer here because we've got several. Because I looked it up years ago. Sell a local farmer and buy their products, their beef, their chicken, and whatever. And it could be something totally different in grass fed or whatever, or something other besides what's in the grocery store. Now I know all that's changing and everything, which is good because, like I said, RFK Jr. and Caroline Levitt, they did, and it was Dr. Oz. It was all of them. Had a news conference yesterday or the day before, and everything. So, but like I grew up, my family having a garden, so I'm used to having a garden and everything. So that was a cayenne pepper. This is the other squash, the mesquite de maco. Mesquite de maco. Says my soil is workable. Okay, so 5 to 10 days to germinate. Germination 70 degrees. So to me, when the soil is workable, that means a little bit later than the last frost. So after the last frost, I would have to wait like a couple of weeks just to make sure the last frost is done, I guess. 90 to 100 days to maturity. See, that's the hardest. That's waiting. 90 days, that's 3 months. Oh, that's what last year. My son goes, why do you put this on the grocery list when you've got it planned out there? I said, you gonna wait 90 days? He goes, huh? I'm like, yeah, some things take 90 to 100 days to grow. Not just, it grows in 30 days or whatever. It takes some time for it to grow. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I work at a hospital outside of the Twin Cities up here to keep me in your thoughts this weekend. You better believe it. You better believe it. I said mung beans 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost or after last frost. Yeah, cause see, oh goodness gracious, I see their face. All right, Robin, I got I got it. I have to go to let's see here. Rooted in Texas. That's oh my goodness. Nina and Boyce. They sent me mung beans. No, it wasn't mung beans. It was another green to microgreen and everything. So like I said, that's all in stores. That's why I ordered me some more. Thank you, Heather and Nancy. Oh, you welcome. Hey, what's your name, Traveling Wickums? If you don't mind, could you please let us know your first name? That was so kind of weird. I should have asked first. Brandon, and my fiance is Ash or Ashton. Okay. So, dear Lord, we thank you for Brandon and Ash tonight. Dear Lord, we just ask that you just cover and protect them. We pray Psalms 91 over Brandon as he goes to work. You know where they're at right now. They're living at, you know exactly what's going on. You cover and protect them. You said those who are dwell in the secret place of the Most High, you cover and protect them. You deliver us from all evil. And then no matter what's going on, that your angels are guarding and protecting them day and night. As he go to work this weekend, dear Lord, just have those angels follow him everywhere they go. In Jesus' name, amen. I learned that a long time ago. Someone asked you to pray for him. Oh, yeah, I'll pray for you. You know, when you go to bed, what was I supposed to pray? I don't do that anymore. I pray right then and there because I know me, my mind, I get busy during the rest of the day or at night and I'm doing things and everything. And I'm like, oh man, I forgot what they want me to pray for. No, I'm like, right then and there. The Lord lays it on my heart. It's going to be prayed for. You're welcome. I'm telling you, Psalms 91. You go back and watch my series on that. I'm living proof many times over and over. Right, so mung beans, we're going to try that this year. And that's just a little miniature yellow pepper, 8 to 10 weeks before last frost. So like I said, now I don't have to sit there and divide these up and everything. So, I get my calendar out, get the notebook out and everything, and we'll start doing this together because, these could be like a Wednesday night live because Wednesday we talk about healthy foods and healthy growing and everything. So old German tomato, 6 to 8 weeks before last frost, 5 to 10 days to germinate. Germination 70 to 90 degrees. 90 days to maturity. Planting space is 18 to 36 inches and fruit size is 1 to 2 pounds. Oh, that'd be a nice sized tomato. That'd be like a nice sized tomato. That'd be because I love having fried tomatoes, the fried green tomatoes, and then, a good old tomato sandwich. That's the hard part. I like using my calendar to write plant fertilizer and harvest time. Exactly. Because, I don't know how our parents did it. Because I remember, my dad tilling the backyard. And then after that, we would go to the feed store. We call it the feed store, garden store. I remember one growing up we used to go to, and he would get that fertilizer. Oh my goodness, I hated it. It burned my nose so bad. I'm like, why do we have to use that? So he was explaining to me, because I was the only one that really helped. My brother worked, my other sister was working. My other sister she could come out. I mean, she wasn't in a wheelchair or anything, but that just wasn't her thing. She liked help with peeling stuff and all that. I can't keep track with all the other stuff. I know. So I'm like, so he would till the ground and everything. Then he would make the rows, and I would go behind him. But see, he would put the fertilizer down, and I would go behind him. He would tell me when to drop the seeds, and that's what we did. We worked as a team. He did the tilling, and I even got him one time. I was I loved it. I said, let me do it. He goes, first he kind of almost went to say, you're a girl. I said, didn't your sisters do this too? He goes, yes. Poo like rabbit. Ghosts can be used right away, not burn the plants. Oh man, that's good to know. So I did. He was letting me learn how to till the ground and everything. My mom was happened to go at the kitchen and get some. What do you learn how to do that for? He goes, she needs to learn how to do it. So That was either the last year or the next to last year we stopped gardening. So, but he would till, and then he would hoe and everything, and then make the rows. I helped him put up the poles for the tomato plants. I helped him put the poles up for the string beans and the butter beans, because you had a pole and you put poles down. He would take string and string it back and forth, and he'd do it like a zigzag between the poles. I have a bag of goat or sheep poo, but it's too small of a bag. I got it on Etsy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. You can make tea with it, Robin. That would make, ooh, that's an idea. There you go. Make that tea with it. And that way you have a big bucket of it instead of just a little thing to sprinkle. So, so I know some of it what to do, but they just didn't show me like how many weeks before frost or after frost or anything like that. So that stuff is what I'm learning to do. Let's see here. Okay, that's the old German tomato. But it says 6 weeks before last frost. I keep hearing something like it's knocking. I think it's raining. This is an indeterminate tomato. All right, someone please remind me again the difference between an indeterminate tomato and a determinate tomato. You use a 5-gallon bucket, like a third of the bag. That way you can use it a few more times. Oh, that's cool. These massive bicolor tomatoes produce jaw-dropping 2 pounds tomato, larger than salad plates in diameter. Flavor is more tomatoey than other varieties of the same color. This means a tiny bit more acid content, which will result in a slightly stronger shelf life. Great for slicing and even ketchup. Oh well. I'll save a couple, that's something I might do in a giveaway, give these away. Determinate has a determinate size it will grow. Oh, okay. So this says 1 to 2 pounds. But we're gonna try it. I'll try one. The pork chop tomato is a unique heirloom variety known for a stunning golden yellow color and sweet tangy flavor, producing medium to large beefsteak style fruits with meaty texture and few seeds. The fruits often have faint green striping, adding to their visual appeal. And this is 6 to 8 weeks before last frost. So same thing, 5 to 10 days. Germination 70 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. 75 days to maturity. I like that. I like that number. Indeterminate. See, I wonder if that yellow pear tomato was that, and I didn't realize it, because I would have kept it there and just trimmed it back and just let it do its thing. And clean urine water down. Oh, okay. And coffee grounds and chipped banana peel in water for a couple of days work too. Nice. 75 days to maturity, and fruit size is 8 to 12 ounces. So that's what I was talking about, the smaller one. Then the egg white turnip is once soil is workable. 7 to 14 days to germinate, 60 to 70 degrees, 40 to 55 days. So see, I would like that. That's what I was trying to do last year. Things that would grow like 30, 40 days or whatever, and just have it, the longer plants, I'm having stuff kind of rotating and everything. Oh, you're fine. We're talking about gardening anyway. And then this one is the Jack B. Little Pumpkin, 2 to 3 weeks before last frost. Or start indoors. Well, that's not saying direct sow. Direct sow, start indoors. Oh my goodness. I see I'm missing something. All natural stuff. And then I'm not even seeing it says start indoors. Duh. Start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before last frost. 70 to 90 degrees. Oh, it says 66 in here, so that's why I'm warm. All right, so that's direct sow. Oh, well, see, and more things to write down. The Jack B. Little Pumpkin. Let's see, I can start indoors 2 to 3 weeks before last frost, or direct sow after the last frost. See, that's what I like doing. I rather direct sow than seeds, because some of the seeds, I like all the flower seeds and everything, that I started them with the paper towel method and everything, and then I put them out there and they just didn't do anything. So maybe that's what that was. And little baby Charlotte, and little baby Charlotte is awake and hungry. Must have wanted to say hi to me. Hey Charlotte, how you doing? Oh, the baby. So, and then the lemon cucumber. So I think that'd be so cool. So you start indoors 3 to 4 weeks before last frost. Direct sow 3 to 4 weeks after last frost. But see, I wait till after the last frost. That'd be May. So some things I might be able to do this year. But and like see starting inside. But I know what they're talking about. They're talking about like getting those not the grow lights, but the little seed starter things and everything that everybody gets every year. But I can't have those in here because April is inspection time. You can't have nothing on the counter. Have a great night. He's saying, have a great night, Heather. I'll be finished here in a little bit. Good night, Carla. So, that's why everybody like when you see starting, why are you starting so early? It's a lot of information and a lot to sit there and do. And taking notes and writing things down and does this work? Is this going to work? Did it work last year? Will it work this year? Because I'm like, oh my goodness. And then got to get a soil, and I'm the only one. Anastasia will help if I ask, but that's about it. And I'll take that back. My son didn't help me with the containers, the risky barrels, and the bigger containers. 2023, 2024. Anyway, he sat there and drilled the holes in it so that I would have drainage, because he was asked, because I told him so it was 2023, because we were sitting out there. I couldn't do anything because they were doing all the tests and everything. Hey, Paul, how you doing? We had rain, thunder here in Michigan right now. Oh my goodness, y'all be careful. So he did drill the holes in those and everything, so it had the drainage holes and everything. But we didn't have that much rain to it. It did have the holes there. But I was like, that's good. But the heavy stuff, if I need anything heavy lifted, he will do that for me. So he does help. Planting, Anastasia helps me with that. And then there's some other things I would like to do just to get the containers that are on the ground. I would like to get something to get them up off the ground because we get ants. That's the only really the problem we have is ants. And then I also have the Clyde's Garden planner that I got and everything. So it does, but it has like onions, peas, spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, radish, turnip, beets, potatoes, broccoli, lettuce, leaf lettuce, carrots, chard, green beans, the bush kind, sweet corn, cucumbers, summer squash, melons, peppers, tomatoes, okra, and pumpkins. Now I do have the bush beans because, like I said, it doesn't grow up like that. It grows like a bush and everything. So that's what that did grow this year. Those bush beans, and we got. I mean, it only grew like this tall, but we got like 5, 6 off of them and everything. So I mean, in station, I had some home, grown green beans, and she was like, this is so good, and the sugar snap peas and everything, and we had that cucumber. I said, and this is what real food is supposed to taste like when you grow it yourself. And oh, look at you try. Oh my gosh. And Karma got a membership. How about that? Oh, that's so cool. So, it's like also trying to teach her that, you know, gardening is fun. It doesn't always have to be plants. You can do flowers and other things. Now the gourds I can't do because I really have nowhere for them to grow up on or anything. And I'm just like, what I will try to do is maybe tomorrow I'll go around the side of the townhouse. Depends on if it was raining or something another and everything. The only thing that grew good in my containers were cherry tomatoes on different pepper plants. I know sometimes it's just the little things that grow now, like that yellow pear tomato that grew. And then let's see. And the banana pepper. So there were other things that did grow, and there's some things that just didn't. So I was like, oh my goodness. All right, that's the yellow pear tomato. Heirloom, open pollinated, non GMO, and non hybrid seeds. But I would have to go on her website to see if that yellow pear tomato was a permanent or a determinate tomato. I don't know. I just know it wanted to keep growing. I should have just cut it back and then just let it stay there. But this chart thing is pretty cool because you got on that side and this side. One side is upside down, the other side. There we go. But actually, there is a bean right here. Let's put that back in there. So, and that slides out. So one side is spring and one side is fall. So if you do the spring garden planner, all right, so let's see here. March, April, May, June, July. And it says FP is first outdoor planting dates. So for onion sets, it says April 19th. Peas is April 26th. Cabbage is April 26th. So then so I have to sit down and look at this because average last spring frost, and then this is first average fall frost, la la la. So that's pretty interesting and everything. Let's see here. Gardening teaches you so much, though, too. A lot more than just plants, patience, and a lot of life skills for kids. You got that right. That's so true, Brandon. It helps us anxiety and sadness from the grief of losses. It just really makes a difference. Also being in the sun. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, because I like the cold. I feel better in the cold, and I love the snow. I love the snow because it's in Isaiah that God says He washes us as white as snow. So I got that saved. Da, 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 da. Isaiah 1:18. Come now and let us reason together. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. So, that's one reason why I like the snow so much. I didn't have my phone plugged up. That's 26%. Oh, look at that. I'll have to tell Auntie Ellen she got a membership. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brandon. I didn't even remember to sit there and plug up my phone. I've been a look. I was like, oh, it's at 26%. I guess I need to plug it up. And then I have these. I said, okay, see, here's the difference between. Let's see here. Okay, so this is all I planted. That's what I remember I did. These I planted too. So I put these in a separate bag. Because, these are the bush beans that I planted. That they did grow. But just not big and like a bush and everything. I say these I got from Sarah's Seeds. So I know where I got those from. All right. So this is the banana peppers. This is from Sarah's Seeds. These are the banana peppers I got. Seeds. These are my seeds I got from the banana peppers I grew. And when I let them dry out, they got dark, except for a few of them. So I'm just like, I don't know. So we're just going to try and see. I'll plant one that's dark and one that's looks like this one, and we'll see what happens. I know, Robin. She is going to be so thrilled. Let's see, there's the cucumber seeds from the cucumber plant that I did, and then the at 4 o'clock. So there's nothing wrong with getting seeds. To me, as I need to do that too. I'm at 16%. Oh my goodness. Put these in here. So I might be able to sit there and start some seeds inside. But now I think about it, because I now remember doing videos of the seeds with the paper towel method and everything. And that's probably the wrong thing to do with those flower seeds. That's probably why. Because they stuck to the paper towel when I was trying to get them off the paper towel. They stuck to the paper towel. So this year, that's why I like direct sowing. And then trying to figure out about fertilizer. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, wow, really? I was like, see, I'm itching again. So I didn't have anything I shouldn't have. That's why I write everything down. The only thing I could think of is it the garlic powder, because that's all Sam's Club. We buy it in bulk. We buy it in bulk because we all use it. It's just like, But I am. See, I didn't. Heather's gonna have to tell her later. My healthy goal for this year, and I'll show you this next Wednesday too. I can get down. All right, my healthy goal for this year is to get into these. These are a size 20. All right, so I can get them on. I can get them up over my hips, and that's all I can do. So my goal is to get into those. And then, once the weight, and once I get to there and then get some more weight off. Hey, darling, how you doing? I think I got some more water underneath there. Oh, good to see you. You'll have to go back and watch the first 20 minutes, too. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Thank you so much for chatting, being such a positive light in a chaotic world. So thank you. Thankful for you, Nancy. Keep doing what you. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. You're getting an ad. I got an ad. Ad. We got ads. I got an ad up there and an ad over there. And da 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 da. And drink more water. I think that's the soda. Oh, this might be water. Oh, I got it. That's right. This is water. Just plain water. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So at least I got 1.5 liters of water in today. Well, yesterday. Yeah. So here's my thing I wrote down for it's supposed to be the fall garden. So the sugar pie pumpkin and oregano. So that was a no on the sugar pie pumpkin. But the oregano did work. So, and then the cauliflower, that's a no. The onion, the hyssop, all that. The red giant mustard. It's like they're still this tall. So tomorrow I may go ahead and just get the little leaves that's on there. Because it's supposed to be carrots and onions. So that's what with the carrots. It was a carrot from Gail, then the little small carrots. And I don't think that even the carrots that I see that's growing, the greens on it, I don't think it's mature, but it's supposed to be. I don't think it is. So I just left it there. The onions, they grew a little bit like this, and then then we had some rain that just pelted everything. Because that's what happened to the bells of Ireland, because they grow up like this in the rain. Now that they look like the middle is up, and then all the other ones are laying down around the ground. Okay, so, but now they've kind of like, they're all yellow and everything. And I'm like, okay, do they even like, like the other flowers die off and then come back again? It wasn't on it's not on there. It's like, oh goodness. But that's why I had those other two big books, big planners underneath the table, because I'll take those out and I'll use the old calendars, but they're old planners calendars, and they're like this thick. So that's why I take those and just use one for garden, one for the channel and everything. So the Brussels sprouts didn't do anything, neither did the onions or the basil or the beets. And maybe a beet. I don't know, we'll have to see. But everything else, like nothing, no Swiss chard, no nothing. But I will have to go around and see if I threw the dirt that I emptied out over there, if it did anything. That'd be funny. That would be so funny if it did. Oh, goodness. So, it is that time to say, we've had fun. Lots of laughs and everything. Oh, my goodness. Especially at the very beginning. So, y'all be watching for the video tomorrow. I'll probably have let it drop around 6 o'clock or so. So y'all can see me and Anastasia doing a taste test. And see my face. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh. So, all right. So tomorrow night is cooking dairy free and alpha-gal with Nancy. And then I'll go live Friday night. Again here. And then Saturday night is our regular Bible study. So I'm going to put that link in. Okay, so that's the cooking channel there. So from 10:45 to 11:45 tomorrow night, I'll be over there first, and I'll come back over here to our treasure home. Saturday night is Bible study, and next week I'll back to regular schedule. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on our treasure home, and Friday, cooking dairy free and alpha-gal. And still be doing the same thing every weekend, making videos, uploading, editing. I was looking at stuff and I'm like, oh, I forgot that video. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again this year. I'm not going to forget videos. And so I'm going to go through and do all that, because I was doing stuff with affiliate stuff today. So it's like, whoops. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Y'all stay safe. God bless. We love y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow night on our treasure home.